Okay, so you gotta develop the habit of in the morning getting in that positive mind state, right? If you've never made $1 in this tax business, there's only one way you can go. That's up. You already made the start by coming to the classes, right? So we want you to carry on this, right? The main thing is your attitude. Anybody that's made money in this business and has done it over a period of time knows one of the number one stressful businesses or jobs is a tax preparer. Why is that? Why would it be so stressful? Any quick ideas?
Dealing with so many people.
You're dealing with a lot of people. What else?
Dealing with their money.
You're dealing with their money. You're dealing with their money. and not only just their money, you're dealing with all of their money for the year. So some people they base their whole life on a tax return, a tax refund. That refund check. They planning out everything. They're gonna go here, they're gonna do that. I'm gonna loan this to my boyfriend, I'm gonna loan this to that one. They plan it all on this refund. So guess what? All their hopes and dreams is in whose hands? They're in your hands, right? Now, you're not a miracle worker, are you?
Depending.
I mean, yeah,
Kinda.
well,
A little bit.
yeah, you can work a miracle for you in your life. Let me correct that statement. But in the sense that people think, you're not there to just work magic, right? What are you there to do? To prepare a tax return. So you got to let people know, ma'am, sir, I'm going to do the best service I can. In order for me to do that, I need everything. I need all these documents, right? And more importantly than just the documents, I need a lot of information from you. So everyone that sits in front of you, you're gonna ask them a lot of questions. You can't just sit there like a bump on a log and take stuff and just put it in the computer, print out the paperwork. Here go your 10-4, you sign. This is what you charge you, and go out of here. What's gonna happen if you didn't ask enough questions? A hiccup happens, right? Everyone else is getting their return, and they're wondering, man, I came 3 weeks ago. My sister, so-and-so, we came in here together. How come they got their money? Right? Then you look that person up, you got a rejection code. Because this person had been denied EIC last year. Why would you get that rejection code? Should you ever get that rejection code? No, you shouldn't. Because you got to ask them, have you ever been denied EIC before? What you mean? Well, has the IRS you ever got a letter and they said we're not gonna pay you because you can't prove that this is your child, or you gotta be specific because they don't know what you know. You're supposed to know this stuff. That's why the IRS put videos out and everything. They're allowing us to make money, but they just want to make sure it's done right. You don't do it right, you jeopardizing yourself and you jeopardizing our brand and our company. And not to mention, you're doing a lot of work for nothing. Because we got plenty of clients that's gonna come and they're gonna complain about you. Man, I went there on the west side and so did my taxes and they didn't do this and now I gotta wait and and I need a discount. Right? So you got to ask the proper questions. Okay? So think about that. You gotta ask all these questions. You gotta get all this information. You got to be in a good mindset. You got to be feeling good about it. And if you look at it that way, you'll realize in order for me to get this money, I'm going to be upbeat and I'm going to ask a lot of questions. And you're asking me the questions and I'm the client. I'm like, man, you asking me all these questions, bro. I ain't never had to go through this before. He said, well, have you always got your money back? Well, no, because the last dude did this. Well, that's because he didn't ask you these questions, sir. My job is just to make sure you get your money. I'm just here to make sure everything goes right for you. Then you start changing their attitude. So don't let the client control you. You control the situation. They're only going to do what you allow them to do. Okay? So all the knowledge and the information we've been going over, all that ain't gonna be nothing. It doesn't mean anything if you cannot control the situation. What happens when we have different tax preparers, because we train people, and every year, and it will happen this year. Somebody might be in every class, but they can't control their emotions. And so what they're gonna do is they're gonna go off on you because their money didn't come back on time. Oh, you did this wrong. Da, 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 da. If you're not properly in the correct mind state, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go back and forth with them. You're gonna start arguing with them, right? Then they're gonna go over you. They're gonna call the office manager. Then they're gonna wonder, well, I want to know this about this company. Then they might want to call the IRS. Now, the way the IRS works, they understand this business, so I'm not gonna tell you that the IRS is just gonna red flag you, but this can all be avoided by how you handle the situation. You understand what I'm saying? There's one person that controls the whole situation, and that's you. So your mindset got to be on a high level. You got to be vibrating on a level of success. You're in this business to be successful. So who do you want to be around? Who do you want to sit next to? Somebody that's been coming to these classes, somebody that's thinking like you. You don't want to be next to the person that they got their PT in and they say, man, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to find a way where I can get me some more money. Right? You don't want to do that. If you want to get over, then this is the wrong business. Because there's so many checks and balances in this business. You know, you got a P10, you got us, you got other people watching you. This is a business that we want you to look at it like a business and don't look at it like a hustle. So we don't want you to look at it like, I can just make some quick money. Can you make quick money? Yes. Right? But we want people that want to grow. We want people that want to make consistent money. Okay? So we want to make sure you got the right mindset for this business. What's this say? Your net worth equals your network. It's not rocket science, right? Your network, okay? Think about the people you know, family members, friends, everybody you know, right? How can I turn that into money? How can I get them to become a client, right? What's one of the things you should be doing right now? Because if this is your first year doing taxes, what should you be doing right now?
Telling everybody.
Telling everybody, what are you doing?
Texas.
I'm going into tax. But you want to tell them that you're doing this, you say, I'm in training right now to become certified. Mm-hmm. So when January hits, guess what their mind gonna click back to? He said he was really a trainer, you know. But if you just wait till January, hey, I'm doing taxes, they're like, what do you know about taxes? But right now, you 2 months ahead, and they're like, well, he's in training. And you just keep dropping a little bug in their ear. Man, yeah, you know, I'm gonna do good in this business, you know. I've been going to my trainings, I'm gonna be certified. You know, you using terminology that they don't know. Yeah, I got my P10. So then what they think is like, oh, he's serious with this. Right. Yeah, I'm going to an actual company and I'm learning. Right? So all these people that you know, you can convert that into cash flow for yourself. You see where I'm coming from? But it all starts with right now. So you're planning right now. Everything you're doing right now, you're planning for success. Okay? So don't look at this as, you know, I want to do 5, 10 people. That's so easy to do. That's anybody can do 5 to 10 people like this. But the advertisement that we're gonna have all over all the radios, global tax this, global tax that, flyers, all that. I mean, anybody can do 5 to 10 people. That's nothing. I want you to look at this as this is gonna be another stream of income in my life. I want you to look at if you made $30,000, $40,000 last year, whatever you do, whether it's working a job or you got your own business, I want you to say you can duplicate your whole yearly income in a matter of months. 2, 3 months of work, you can duplicate your whole income that you made last year. I'm not just telling you this, I'm proving this to you. You understand what I'm saying? You can do it if you follow the lead and you learn these habits and you let them get in your mind, embed them in your body, and they'll come out in your actions. If you do that, if you do exactly what I'm telling you, I guarantee you, you can make your whole annual income in a matter of months. In this business. Because we're not training you or teaching you to just be an employee. Our vision for this company is to be global, just like the name. But we know it'll be in the United States because we're dealing with the U.S. government. But in the aspect, be a national company, and that's why we've been able to grow so much, because this is what we do. We want to pour all the information into you, right? We want you to get these habits, start paying attention to what we're teaching you, and then we wanted to show in the results. So 2 months from now, I want to be able to look at all of y'all and say, bam, you got 20, 30 clients, you got 40, 50, whatever your goal is, I want you to supersede that, right? So we want you to be successful, so guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go with you hand in hand, right? This is only one form of training. This is just the tax training. The next trainings is gonna be getting to the money. Everybody here should have some monetary goal. Is there anybody that wants to do taxes because they just love dealing with figures and looking at W-2s? If there is, raise your hand. Okay, I didn't think so. I mean, it might be. But what motivates most of us and moves most of us in this business is so we can get the money. What you gonna do with the money? We all got different reasons. You wanna better your life, kids, get a house, all that, that's good, that's personal. My job right here is to show you professionally how I can get the best out of you.